Champion Ingemar Johansson defends his title against British heavyweight champion Joe Erskine. Here's Ingemar hiking through the Alps a week prior to the fight. Ingemar feels it helps his legs and general conditioning. Ingo always goes through this training routine, and his undefeated professional record can't be argued with. There's nothing like a succession of quick knockouts to convince the skeptics. 3 days before his title defense against Joe Erskine, Ingo goes through a final sparring session. Ingemar is 26 years old, 2 years older than Joe Erskine, the man he's training to meet. The spectators are in awe of Ingemar's right-hand punching power. Johansson began his professional career in 1952, 6 years ago. As a pro, he's undefeated in 18 fights, winning 10 of them by knockouts. All of the KOs coming from his right-hand bomb, which he calls his Thunderbolt. Johansson represented Sweden in the 1952 Olympics at Helsinki. He reached the finals of the heavyweight class, but lost a second-round disqualification to Ed Sanders of the United States. It's the day of the fight, and here's Joe Erskine leaving his hotel for the arena. Joe is a 2-to-1 underdog in the wagering, but he's confident he'll win. And here's round one. Johansson is wearing white trunks. Joe Erskine is wearing black. Ingemar using that long left jab. Joe Erskine in black trunks began his professional career in 1954, 4 years ago. Joe has had 34 fights, winning 32 of them, a very impressive record. Ingemar seems very cautious here in round one as he slips. Erskine doesn't seem concerned about that right-hand punching power of Ingemar Johansson. This is Ingemar's first fight this year. Last year, he KO'd Henry Cooper to retain the European heavyweight title, and in his last fight in December, he took a 10-round decision from Archie McBride. Ingemar going after Joe Erskine here in round one. There's not much feeling out here in the initial round. In rounds 2 and 3, Johansson continued to be the aggressor. Here in round 4, Ingo is slightly ahead. Erskine slips. Johansson pressing with that left jab. Ingemar's managers are trying to get a shot at Floyd Patterson, the heavyweight champion, early in 1959. Ingo must win tonight, though, to get that title shot. Erskine is a moving target. Very difficult for Ingemar to land that big right hand on. Ingo going after Joe Erskine here in round 4. Erskine won the British Empire heavyweight title in 1956, 2 years ago, when he took a grueling 15-round decision from Johnny Williams at Cardiff. In rounds 5 through 8, Ingemar scored heavily with rights to the body and head. Here in round 9, Ingo is definitely ahead on points. Since winning the European heavyweight title, Joe Erskine has defended it twice. Joe took a 15-round decision from Henry Cooper in London, and in his last fight 3 months ago, he took a 15-round decision from Joe Bygraves. Sharp, crisp punches by Ingemar Johansson. Johansson going all out to score the knockout. The fight, Johansson stated he wanted that European heavyweight championship and then the world heavyweight championship. Johansson slips but keeps the pressure on. Rounds 10 through 12 were won by Ingemar. Here in round 13, he looks to be the stronger of the two fighters by far. Johansson, in only his 4th professional fight, won the Scandinavian Heavyweight Championship by defeating Erik Jensen in Copenhagen. Everyone in the United States has heard of Johansson's punching power, even though he has never fought outside of Europe. And there's the bell ending the 13th round. Joe Erskine is unable to answer the bell for the 14th. Ingemar Johansson scores another big knockout win over rugged Joe Erskine and is now number 1 in line to fight heavyweight champion Floyd Patterson. Johansson has now convinced everyone in the boxing world that he does, in fact, have a good chance to win the heavyweight title.